What is up, guys? Ashbfc here, and welcome to the first Ramble of 2016. Hell, welcome to my first video of 2016. So, Happy New Year to you all, hope you all had a good one. But goddamn, where did 2015 go? Like, seriously, where did it go? I'm telling you, every year goes quicker than the one before it. Before you know it, we're all going to be dead. And that is the darkest intro I've ever done to a video. And it feels pretty good. Feels pretty good. So anyway, this might be a bit of a long video. I've got a few things to squeeze in here. I don't like making particularly long videos, but I'm going to be talking about the walkthroughs and, well, the future of the walkthroughs on this channel, some changes that are most likely happening. I'm going to show you a couple of new retro games I picked up for my collection back there, and I'm also going to try and squeeze in my top 10 games of 2015. So it's going to be tough trying to keep this one at a decent length, but I'll try my best. So I'll go ahead and start with the walkthroughs. So before Christmas, I finished my Super Mario 64 walkthrough, which surprisingly was only 15 parts long. I thought it was going to be quite a bit more than that. So yeah, I got through that a lot quicker than I thought I would. But yeah, it's great to have, you know, such an amazing game. One of the all-time greats on my channel, like I nearly said Superman 64. I nearly fucking said that then, and I would have had to kill myself had I said that. Super Mario 64. Yeah, I had a hell of a lot of fun doing that game. I know I raged in that Total Mountain, pissed me off. That was just a disaster. I got pissed off at the final Bowser fight as well, did I? But despite the rage, I had an absolute blast doing that walkthrough. So, it was great. As for Yakuza 3, the walkthrough that nobody gives a shit about, disappointedly. Yeah, I'm going to try and just get through that as quick as possible. I've done too much of it now to cancel it, so I'm just going to see it through. But I'm no longer going to be showing the sub-stories, which add a lot of hours onto the Yakuza game, because there's so many of them. There's like over 100, I think, in Yakuza 3. So I'm just going to... I'll do those off-screen, you know, because I want to get the experience points, but I'll just focus the walkthrough on the actual story, so it'll be finished a lot quicker than it would have if I had shown some sub-stories. Had there actually been any interest in the walkthroughs, the Yakuza 3 walkthrough, I would have gone ahead and shown the sub-stories, but there's no point dragging the video out, the walkthrough out if no one really wants to watch it, so I'll just crack on with the story. But the game does really pick up once you get past chapter 4. It is a slow starting game, it does drag out a bit of the whole orphanage stuff, so if you have been put off, like you tried to watch it, you know, and you're kind of like, this game's boring, it's not going anywhere, but get back on it, because it's absolutely brilliant. Chapter 5 is called War Begins, so that should give you a bit of an indication as to the sort of shit that's going to go down. It's awesome from that point. It's such a good story, so it's definitely worth watching. It's awesome. And I started The Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past walkthrough, which I am super excited for. So happy to do another Zelda game. It's about goddamn time, because I've only done one other Zelda game, that being the original game. Did a walkthrough on that quite a while back, and yeah, I've been wanting to do another Zelda game for a long time. I think I may have mentioned it a few times in the past before, and I was like, yeah, come on, let's get another Zelda game done. I really been thinking about doing Zelda 2, but that would be such a bad idea, because that game is brutal. It is a sanity raper, is what that game is. It's just, that would be such a bad idea. It's honestly, you play that game and you look at all the other Zelda games, you realise how easy they are. I mean, well, the first game is pretty tough, but the rest of them are so easy compared to that game. It's just very unforgiving. And yeah, I would probably end up dying of a heart attack if I tried that walkthrough, or breaking many things. So I thought, no, bad idea, let's just do Link to the Past. Because Link to the Past it's my all-time favourite Super Nintendo game. I still think it's one of the best Zelda games. And it was the first Zelda game I ever played. That was the one that started for me, introduced me to my second favourite video game series of all time. And yeah, it's a lot of great memories. It's a special game to me. So yeah, really happy to be doing that. But as for the future of the walkthroughs on my channel, I think Link to the Past is going to be my final walkthrough, or at least my last walkthrough for a good time. I don't. Maybe it might be my last walkthrough ever. I don't know, but I might just end up going on, you know, going on hiatus from the walkthroughs. It's just, I've been doing this for quite a long time now, like over 4 years. I think we're coming up to 5 years or something daft. And I am feeling a little bit fatigued, you know. I don't have as much desire to create the walkthroughs as I used to. And a big factor in it as well is that no one's watching them anymore. My views have just absolutely plummeted. yeah, I don't think anyone really cares about the walkthroughs anymore. I mean, not that my views have ever been really good. They've always been shit when you consider how many subscribers I have, but I've always been able to get like 100 plus views. Well, there used to be, for a long time, there was like between 100 to 500 views, which to me was awesome. I was really happy with that, and good amount of likes, plenty of comments, and that's always been one of my favourite things, is reading through comments and stuff. Now, just a whole lot of nothing. Actually, if I ever look through some of the views, they're just... Yeah, this is the lowest I've had in a long time, and yeah, I think they're just going to continue to get lower. I think this channel is, you know, it's in its best days. I mean, yeah, Yakuza 3, part 16, no, part 15, 49 views. 49! And that doesn't mean 49 people watched it, that could have just been 2, the rest of them just clicked and clicked off. I mean... Ouch, yeah, I mean, people with 100 subscribers get way more views than me. They're just... Yeah, the views have gone. The views have gone, and I don't see them ever going back up again. So, I think it probably is for the best that I bring an end to the walkthroughs. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, the whole point of, you know, uploading things to YouTube is for people to watch. That's why you do it, and if no one's watching, then, you know, what's the point? And it is time-consuming, you know, it is... I mean, I do them in my free time, and, you know, I have a full-time job and stuff, so it's like I can... you know, do other things in that free time. So yeah, I do think Link to the Past will be my final walkthrough. I think it's the best thing to do. You know, as I said, I've been doing it for a long time, and it's been a hell of a lot of fun. I must be pushing like 70 walkthroughs, and I've done some of my absolute favourite games. It's been awesome. You know, if Link to the Past is my final one, then so be it, that's fine. I can look back and say I've had a lot of fun, and hell, what a great game to end it on if it is last one. Link to the friggin' Past, so yeah. I don't want to sound like I'm complaining. I'm not complaining. That's fine if people don't watch the walkthroughs. I mean, I ain't odd shit. People don't have to watch my stuff. We've got way too many freaking gaming channels out there, so that's the way it is. You know, as I said, I've had fun, so, you know, I really don't want to come off like I'm complaining. It's perfectly fine. You know, I mean, it's not my absolute final decision. I'll still think about it a little bit more, but, you know, when the time comes when I finish Link to the Past, I'll talk about exactly what's going to happen after that. But, just because it's probably going to be the end of the walkthroughs doesn't mean it's the end of the channel. It's just the end of the walkthroughs. I know the walkthroughs are like 95, hell, 99% of my channel. But, so yeah, it will mean significant less activity. But I'm not going. I'll just be doing other things instead. So, I mean, the rambles will continue. Keep doing these every week. Not a problem there. You know, I can always talk about what's been going on in the gaming world throughout the week, show my retro games, and just ramble on like I've been doing for a while now. Retro Sunday can continue. It's just one game every week. Not a problem. I can continue doing Q&As. I know I haven't done one in a while, I keep forgetting, but I'll get Q&A every 10 out for a while, and if people still want to see more, I'm happy to keep doing the Q&As as well. And I am hoping, well, I will be getting, hopefully soon, any time now, a new camera, a brand new camera, a proper camera with actual good quality, not this shit right now, because I'm fed up with crappy quality fucking videos, man. So I'm actually going to get a decent camera and a proper green screen kit, which will help me with other videos that I'll be doing. You may have seen me use green screen before in the past. It's always looked a bit rough because it was a cheap setup, cheap ass piece of green, insufficient lighting, and a crappy camera doesn't help. So yeah, hopefully the videos could look good once I have a new camera and proper green screen, and yeah, I'll probably be doing things like finally getting back to reviews, top 10 lists, all that sort of stuff. It will remain a gaming channel, that's not going to change because that's all I have any interest in doing on YouTube. I don't care about anything else. It will always remain a gaming channel. Anyway, I'm rambling on as usual. That's why I call them weekly rambles. So I'll talk about it when the time comes, you know, after Link to the Past. Anyway, let's move on. So, retro games. I've only picked up 2 more. Well, Christmas just passed, and you know, it's expensive. All my money went on buying people presents. And as I've just mentioned, I am getting a new camera soon, which is also pretty expensive. So, just the 2. Well, actually, I picked up 3 games. One of them's Dragon Quest V on the DS. I showed you in the previous video. I got Dragon Quest 4 and 6, and I went ahead and got this one to finish my Dragon Quest collection on DS, because I've got 9 back there as well. Yeah, this one, just the price will not budge on this game. It remains like full price, and it came out in 2008, and the price will not budge. So I kind of thought, yeah, I'll go ahead and grab it now, because maybe the price ain't going down, but it will probably end up going up. So I thought, let's get it now. So yeah, Dragon Quest V right there. So anyway, the actual retro games I got, really happy with these 2. These are just awesome. Great pickups, these. First one I've got, an NES game, the original Super Mario Bros, which brings my total NES collection to 2. yeah, I just got a crappy wrestling game by there, an LGN wrestling game. I should probably burn that thing. But yeah, Super Mario Bros. One of the first video games I ever played. The first Mario game I ever played, obviously. Absolutely brilliant. It's complete in the box, in pretty good condition. It's a little bit scuffed on the corners, but yeah, it looks pretty good. Yeah, so really happy to have this, man, because I've not owned this game since the early 90s. I haven't owned an NES since the early 90s. I've been telling myself for years to buy one back, and I am going to. But, yeah, man. Great, man. It's complete as well. It's got some polystyrene in there, just so the box doesn't get squished. But yeah, it's got a little manual in there, and these little sleeves, Nintendo sleeve things used to come with. And there's the big Behemoth cartridge. Oh, I miss these things. These were monstrous. Look at them. Freaking huge. Oh, the good old days. When your games didn't work, you had to give them a good blow. That's what she said. Oh, man. Yeah, awesome. It was only like 30 quid, I think. It's not a hard game to find, and it's not too expensive, so yeah, not bad, not bad. I want to get all the Mario games, really. I think Super Mario World's one of the more expensive ones. That one ain't cheap, but I'd love to have it. I think Mario World 2 as well, Yoshi's Island, that's kind of expensive as well. But yeah, that's Super Mario Bros. Right there. And the other one I got is a Nintendo 64 game. A game that just has to be in the shelf back there. Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. The fucking masterpiece that is one of the best games ever made. And this is my third time owning this. I got it as a Christmas present in... God, what year was it when it released in the UK? 97? I want to say 97, could have been 98, but god damn, that was my favourite Christmas ever. I was so excited, easily my most anticipated game ever. Nothing will ever come close to this again. Oh my god, the excitement level. It sucked, I will never get that excitement level back again. I was just, wow, most excited I've ever been for Christmas. I knew I was getting it, and the build-up to Christmas was so slow. I just wanted to play this game. I remember when the adverts used to come on TV, and I'd just like freeze and stare at it, and reading the Nintendo magazine, like they had an article on Zelda, and I just read it about 1,000 times. Oh my god, best present I ever got for Christmas. This, I remember getting up at like 4 o'clock in the morning, rushing downstairs, screaming to mum and dad, you know, get up, and then just throwing all the presents out, looking for the box-shaped ones, and I got this and held it up like this. And I don't think my family saw me again for about a year. So it's my fondest video game memory ever. Playing this game for the first time, seeing Zelda in 3D, my greatest video game memory ever. I'll never forget that. Absolutely amazing. And again, this was only about 29. I think it was $29.99. It's in really good condition. It's complete as well. Got a little train in there and everything. Yeah. Awesome. It's one of the easiest Zelda games to get. It's kind of weird because it's like one of the most beloved Zelda games. It's the most well-known Zelda game, innit? And it's one of the cheapest. I think the most expensive one is Zelda 2. That thing is really hard to find, and I think it costs well over 100 quid. Ouch. Yeah, but goddamn, I just need to have the whole Legend of Zelda collection by there. I've got to have it done. Oh, it's going to cost so much money. God damn it. That Link to the Past as well, that shot up as well in price. That's over 100 quid. You know, and trying to get it in decent condition as well. Damn, and that's a game I've owned twice as well. Why did they goddamn sell it? Oh, man. But yeah, those are the two pickups. Two awesome pickups. Super Mario Bros. And Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Glad to have those in the cabinet. Oh, man, yeah. As you can see, there's been no changes back there. It's just as the retro games get bigger, I'll shove the other stuff out and they'll go in there. Oh, Mario's in there, by the way. You might have noticed little Mario plush there in the corner. I've got a Link one coming as well. I'll go on the other side. I feel like I should get Luigi as well. So, I mean, you know, buying dolls as a full-grown adult, I have no problem with. And neither should you. Okay? Don't judge me. Yeah, I'll have some more retro games to show you soon, hopefully. So anyway, let's move on to my top 10 games of 2015. Now, normally my top 10 games of the year, they've had their own video and they've been a bit more in-depth, but I just haven't really had time to do one, you know. So I'm just going to have to squeeze it into this video. Otherwise, it's now or never, pretty much. This will be the fourth one I've done in the past 3 years in a row, actually. So, yeah, this is my fourth annual top 10 games of the year. last year, 2015. Absolutely awesome year, 2015, brilliant. We just got some absolutely amazing games, so much better than 2014. In fact, 2014 sucked compared to 2015. But we also got the best E3 ever, in my opinion. I mean, okay, Final Fantasy VII Remake was finally announced. You know, after all these years, fans have been begging for it. Finally, it's actually happening. And Shenmue 3 was finally announced. But that right there totally made the year for me. It doesn't matter how shit the games would have been. Just the announcement of Shenmue 3 was enough for me. 14 freaking years. I've waited for 14 years, and I never, ever expected that was going to happen. I had finally come to accept we'll never ever get part 3, and then boom! Amazing. Absolutely amazing. That is the highlight right there for me of 2015. Anyway, let's quickly go to the game. So I'm just going to really list these off. I haven't really got time to go into any depth. So here are my top 10 games of 2015. So at number 10, it's Mad Max. Number 9, Fatal Frame, aka Project Zero, made in the Blackwater. Number 8, Dying Light. Number 7, Batman Arkham Knight, and fuck you Warner Bros for all the PC bullshit. And while we're at it, fuck you Konami and fuck you EA. Why not? But especially fuck you Konami. Number 6, Yakuza 5. Waited 3 goddamn years for that game to get localized. I can say it's been worth the wait. Number 5, best Wii U game ever, in my opinion, Xenoblade Chronicles X. Oh, amazing. Number 4, my favourite indie game of all time, Hotline Miami 2. Seriously, one of the best goddamn soundtracks I've ever heard in a video game. Number 3, in my opinion, the best Tomb Raider ever made, Rise of the Tomb Raider. And that's coming from someone who's been playing Tomb Raider since day one, since 1996. I'm an old school Tomb Raider fan, but honestly, Rise of the Tomb Raider I think is the best Tomb Raider game ever. Incredible game. And number 2, the game I was convinced was going to be number 1. But it's not. I can't give it number 1. But that's Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain. I won't go into the details. I could be all day talking about, you know, why it's number 2 and all fuck Konami and all this, that and the other, but I'm sure you may know where I'm sort of coming from. I'll just put it this way, the game manages to be so amazing, yet so disappointing at the same time. I'll leave it at that. No, I won't. I'll leave it at fuck Konami is where I'll leave it at, okay? But yeah, it's the last Metal Gear Solid ever, that. And yeah, Konami, it is the last Metal Gear Solid ever, because no Kojima, no Metal Gear. Simple as that. But yeah, Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain, number 2. So for number 1, doesn't really leave much left, does it? I think it's quite obvious what number 1's going to be. Surprise, surprise, it's The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Oh my god, wow. Jesus Christ, this is seriously one of the best games I have ever played. This game is a masterpiece in every sense of the word. I mean, goddamn was I hyped up for this game, and goddamn did it deliver and then some. This game is just on a different level, man. It's absolutely phenomenal. Everything about it, man. Love the awesome combat. It's probably the most amazing video game world I have ever seen. It's got an absolutely phenomenal story, brilliant quests, and it's not just filled with filler like so many RPGs are guilty of. A prime example, Dragon Age Inquisition. Great game, but goddamn, that's so much filler in it. You don't get that at Witcher 3. You know, great choices to make, great characters. It's just what a phenomenal experience this game is. I sunk well over 100 hours in and loved every single second of it. It's absolutely brilliant. And oh man, I mean, I don't want to really say anything for, you know, for spoilers' sake, but the whole, like, you know, I forgot exactly what the quest's name is, but the Ladies of the Woods, the Crones. Oh my god, that whole quest line with the Baron stuff that was my favourite part of the game. That was just, wow. Those Crones, man, god, they gave me chills. Those things are fucked up, and that music as well. That was amazing. Those things were creepier than the freaking Wild Hunt. They were just. If you play Witcher 3, you don't miss that quest. It's amazing. I mean, how can you not love CD Projekt Red? I mean, they're like the last decent video game company left. Not out to screw you over. You don't get microtransactions with these guys. They're anti-DRM. You know, they give us 16 free pieces of DLC, and they're giving us 2. They'll always give us 1 amazing expansion pack. We get another amazing expansion pack, no doubt, coming up. Stuff that actually adds to the games. Proper, decent content worth the money. You know, just content that's been cut out, like every other goddamn company does. They're just awesome, man. How can you not love them? Every other video game company needs to take a good hard look at CD Projekt Red, because that's how you goddamn do it, people. That's how you do it. I love these guys. They're friggin' awesome. And they friggin' deserve our money, man. So that really just makes The Witcher 3 that extra awesome when you look at who's, you know, who's bringing it to us. It's just, yeah, awesome. So there you go, guys. Those are my top 10 games of 2015. Sorry I had to kind of rush it there. I would have liked to have given them their own video, but oh well, what can you do? So feel free to let me know what your favourite games of 2015 were in the comments below. Be interesting to read. And yeah, I think I'll bring this video to an end right here because I imagine it's gone on for quite a long time. So I'm sorry about that, guys. Just had a few things to squeeze in there. But anyway, guys, as always, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you later.